My name's Stan Hall. I am the park ranger for Waitawa Regional Park. Been in this park role, living here for 4.5 years, coming up 5 years. Farming was my main role, but since this is a development park, my role is becoming a lot involved in managing or being in contact with contractors, so that's quite a big part of it now. Once we're developed, then those roles of conservation and recreation will get bigger for me to do, and farming as well, so it's what a park ranger does basically. My day, I wouldn't probably know at 7 o'clock in the morning how my day's going to go actually. At the moment, with everyone in here and everything happening, phone never stops ringing, people coming and going. Some days I have to just commit to farming and that's it, and I get phone calls and I have to come down and do a few things, but if those days are those, I do those things, well that's it, you know, I try and commit myself to that. But on just a normal day at the moment, it's just basically working alongside contractors, making sure everything's going all right and everyone's safe, and I tell you, the day goes really quick. It's just all go, it just seems to be all go at the moment. But it's fantastic, I love it. It's just, we are seeing progress, huge progress, and that's great, really great. In this last 3 months and leading into when we open, the main aspects that we've had to look at are the roading. So we're not double laning the whole road, we're putting in passing bays because we don't really want it to be a speed track, so we're just putting in passing bays. Public toilets going up over down here on the beachfront, so therefore sewage systems had to go in for that as well. The wharf, we've had to upgrade the wharf because underneath some of the steel and that is showing, so we're having to reinforce that, because if we didn't, the wharf would probably only last 10 years. Railing along it so people, hopefully will make it safe for people when they're fishing off it and stuff like that. We've had to put in about 2 kilometres of water, so we've put in water tanks. Planting side of things for the natives, well, all of them will be natives, 25,000 gone in already, and somewhere between 81 and 85,000 going in this year, so that's probably about 110,000 or 115,000. That's going in the forestry block, and then we will plant over the whole park 1 million trees in probably the next 10 to 20 years. I think we had close to 100 people turn up last year to our planting day, which was really, really good. But these guys, to be fair, they're actually doing the hard yards, because they're doing the stuff that we can't put volunteers into. So they're doing all the hard stuff really. And also we've been, once again, de-stumping with a young guy from the pasture side of things, and it's all of a sudden all go. Orica Mining makes liquid explosives, so that's what they make here. At the end of September, they close down their business here, and in October, in the month of October, they have to take everything away, all their buildings, which is up on their manufacturing site. We're only keeping one building there, which is a toilet cum shower block with a kitchen area, and that's where the motorhomers will be camping. And so therefore they'll be able to utilise that small building. Yeah. We bought it in 2004, but didn't actually come in and start doing anything on here until 2008. Because of Orica being here, I suppose, we had to be careful of what other things we did. The big move was cutting the pine trees down. The area here, like all the stumps and that, were all pine trees. So you had pine trees right, even up on the pa to our left, but over this part, which was the old part of the pa, went right round it, all up on the hills. That was just one big block of pine trees. All big pine trees, really high. You couldn't see anything, like you just couldn't see through them. You didn't see any of those views, those sea views. Within the next 10 years, it's very rough and dirty at the moment. I would say in 10 years' time, the way I've seen native trees grow in Auckland, that this will be, you won't even know that slash is there. So this will be right around this edge of the skid site, which will end up being a picnic area. We'll have low plantings, so you can look out over the top of them. And then down and below in the gully systems, we'll plant taller native trees, but you'll still be able to look out to, you know, the vistas, which is out to our pā site and out to the sea and to Waiheke Island out in the distance. We're creating this park to be what they say the recreational park of the south. So we're trying to have people out here doing recreation as much as anything else. So it's about mountain biking, orienteering, frisbee golf, horse riding, just walking tracks. We've got the wharf down there where people will go and fish with their children, hopefully. And I'm sure as we go along there'll be other recreational things that we'll develop on here. To be part of that and here every day seeing it happen is fantastic, yeah. That's what I love about it. The whole thing's just going to look quite brilliant, really. Yeah. In 10 years' time it'll be actually quite beautiful. The way we're trying to plant it and make it happen, my thoughts have always been to the next 50 years. That's what my grandkids and everything are going to see. And I think that's the main part about what we're trying to achieve here, is leaving it for the future and making it happen with the future in mind, not today, 10, 50 years away.